So today I'm gonna highlight a community here in Davenport, Florida, where the builder is offering to pay all of your closing costs, prepaids, and buy down the interest rate. I am super excited because here you are able to pick a lot, pick their floor plan, and design the inside of your home. Are you interested? Well, then look no further because I got you. What's up, YouTube fam? If you're new to my channel, well, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Alexis Diaz, and I'm Central Florida's real estate advisor and co-founder of the Evolve Estates Group. Our passion here is to help people evolve in real estate, so we go all over Central Florida and surrounding areas to show you what Florida has to offer. We explore new construction, resale homes, investment opportunities, local restaurant shops, and so much more. So make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notifications so you don't miss my weekly videos. All right, so today we are back in Davenport, Florida, where I'm gonna tour a new construction home in the community called Geneva Landings. This is a Highland home community, and we're gonna tour the Parson floor plan. It is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, 1,545 square feet. Starting price is $331,000. I am super excited. Make sure you stay tuned to the end of the video where we're gonna go to Monarch School of Real Estate, and I'm gonna break down the down payment, closing costs, estimated taxes, estimated mortgage. So let's begin your real estate evolution tour. All right, so I wanted to mention those pillars in the front porch with the stone around. I absolutely love it. All right, so as you enter the front door, you have this foyer space. I absolutely love it because a lot of my clients are like, when I enter the house, I don't want to enter directly into the family room and then people could see my mess in my kitchen and all that. So here you go. This is a foyer. We also have a coat closet here. You can add more shelves if you want to use this as like maybe a storage space. So that's completely up to you. So what we're going to do now is we're going to tour the first 2 bedrooms and the full bathroom that they share because it's on the left side of the house in front of the home, okay? So if we come this way, we're going to see the full bathroom that these 2 bedrooms share. Now it's a single sink with a shower tub combination. There is a window and the tile is going all the way up to the ceiling, right? So when it comes to Highland homes, they have some move-in ready, quick move-ins or inventory homes where they pick out everything, the colors, the design options. And so you either could choose that option or you can choose to pick a lot, pick one of their floor plans, and then choose your elevation, your structural options, and your design inside the home, okay? So there's a few different options. This is one of their smaller floor plans, but they have an abundance of different floor plans going all the way up to 3,200 square feet. So they cater to everybody's family needs, which I absolutely love, okay? So besides the bathroom, we have a linen closet. So it has 4 shelves, more than enough space for your bed sheets, towels, and all of that good stuff, right? So we're gonna go check out bedroom number 1, which faces the front of the home. All right, so as I mentioned, bedroom number 1 faces the front of the house. It has an oversized window. Most likely, if you're picking a floor plan or a home that's quick moving or is gonna be ready within the next couple of months, it's gonna have carpet in the bedrooms, okay? So if you don't want any carpets in the bedrooms, then you may wanna build from the ground up, or you can maybe use them a little bit and then down the line, go ahead and replace them, right? So it's completely up to you. The best deal you're gonna get when it comes to new construction is going to be those move-in ready homes. So again, that is up to you. So we have a double bifold doors for the closet. So this closet is definitely on the cozier side, but what I always say is that you can go ahead and add another one of these shelves and then just kind of like maximize the space. This is modeled as an office, but of course, if you need it as a bedroom, it definitely fits like a full-size bed in here. So then we're gonna check out bedroom number 2, which is on the opposite side of the hall. All right, so walking into bedroom number 2, it has a window in here that faces the side of the house. It is modeled as like a nursery in here. So this floor plan is gonna be more for like a smaller family or maybe like a retired couple, right? So that they have some space for the grandkids, but they can't, it's not too comfortable, so that they stay. We already know how the grandparents are, right? They already raised their children, the grandchildren. Okay, here you go, back to your parents. So this is definitely a nice space. Again, we do have carpet in here. Most likely is going to have carpet if you do the quick move-in. And we have a bigger closet here. As you can see, there's definitely more space in this closet than bedroom number 1. Again, you can still maximize the space by adding another shelf. Let's say you have to bunk the kids. There's definitely enough space here to put a twin over twin bunk bed. And then that's what we do in our home because we have 6 kids. Yes, 6 kids. My husband and I have 3 biological sons, and we were foster parents, and we adopted a sibling group of 3. So we have 4 boys, 2 girls, and some of the kids share the room. So we have bunk beds. And what we did is that we added another shelf here so that one child has one shelf and then the other child has the other shelf, and that they, you know, they have their own little space, right? So let's go and let's continue the tour because we have a lot to cover. All right, so if you have been seeing my videos, you know that I have toured a Highland home, the Shelby model. So the Shelby is actually a 4-bedroom home, a little bit over 2,000 square feet. And it looks, so this Parson floor plan reminds me so much of the Shelby, just on a smaller scale. So if the Shelby is too big for you and you wanted something smaller, this is perfect. I actually have clients who love this floor plan, and we should be going under contract soon. So I'm super excited for them. Now, this is an open floor concept. We have vaulted ceilings in here. This is the family room. So as you can see, there's more than enough space for your sofa, end tables, a very nice like coffee table, and we already know 100-inch minimum TV on that wall. Absolutely. Now we're walking into this beautiful kitchen. My favorite part of the kitchen is the island because I'm an island girl. When I see islands, it just reminds me of being back home with my kids surrounding it. We're chopping it up, talking about our day, our goals. I'm from Puerto Rico. I'm also from Dominican Republic, and I was born and raised in Staten Island, New York. So I absolutely love islands. So this island is huge. Again, you have, if you're most likely, if you're doing a quick move-in, it's gonna be either granite or quartz. This model has been around for, this specific model has been around for maybe like a year and a half. So that's why this is kind of like the Formica. But now the way they're building it is that they're building either with granite or quartz, and then the bathroom countertops are that Formica. But if you're building from the ground up, then it's up to you how you want to design it, okay? So the sink is in the island. We have a double sink. Not my favorite. I'm not a big fan of double sinks because I just feel like it's a wasted space. But what you could do, like let's say you do a quick move-in, you you could take this out, super simple, and then do like a single deep sink. Absolutely, it's possible and it's not that expensive. One of my favorite features is the pull out feature of the faucet. Just makes it easier to go ahead and clean everything. So right now we have 36-inch cabinets with the crown molding. Again, it just kind of depends if you're building from the ground up or if you're doing a quick move-in, what the builder has already chose. It may be 42-inch cabinets, right? So it just honestly depends. You have the microwave over the electric stove. The appliances are Samsung, and just to kind of give you a view of how they're wide, and you have more than enough space to put all of your dishware. These are not soft close, but if you're building from the ground up, obviously you can add the soft close. If you're doing a quick move-in, you can add that in later. It's not a big issue, okay? So you have more than enough counter space. We have a double door refrigerator. You guys know that I absolutely love to open all of the doors just so that you can kind of like have an idea of how it looks inside. So we already know that we need a coffee station. Absolutely, we love coffee over here. I think this would be a perfect coffee station. You know, your Bustelo, your Pilon, or now Mia, excuse me, I like Italian coffee. All right, so I love like Starbucks cups, and I'm a very big coffee cup person. So I would fill all of this with the coffee cups, and so yeah, look, you have more than enough space. Now, off of the kitchen, you're gonna have the laundry room, okay? So the laundry room, what I absolutely love about this and could appreciate is that there's a lot of pocket doors here. So this is one of the pocket doors. So if, let's say the laundry is running and the washing machine is running and you don't wanna hear it or whatever, or if you just wanna keep the door closed, you can absolutely do so because there is a pocket door. Now, in this laundry room, you have enough space, of course, for the washer and dryer. It doesn't necessarily come with it, but that just allows you to pick and choose. Sometimes with the quick move-ins, they do come with it, so it honestly just depends, okay? It does come with the rack, but like I always say, even if you're building from the ground up, I would just leave the rack, and then afterwards, after you close, you could go ahead and install like cabinets, because it's gonna be much cheaper, right? I'm trying to save you guys money because you already know that I got you. You also have kind of like a drop-off zone here as well, or you can use this maybe to fold the laundry and things. But this is definitely a nice cozy laundry room, and it goes with the space of the home because I mean it's a 3-bedroom 2-bath 1545 square feet. All right, so now we're gonna check out the 2-car garage. All right, so this is the 2-car garage. Now you're gonna have your water heater in here. You're gonna have the your irrigation timer and all of that in here. You also most likely are gonna have the garage door opener, and an added plus that I wanna show you guys is this door. Now behind this door is the HVAC system. And you still have more space here to put storage. So you can use this closet for storage if you don't wanna, like, let's say you use the garage for the cars, but you need some extra storage. Here you go. They thought about it, and I absolutely love that you have that space. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna continue the tour. All right, so off of the kitchen, we have the pantry. Now this is one of my favorite features of a house, is a walk-in pantry. Look at this. There's more than enough space here. You have 4 shelves in the shape of an L. You can add another shelf if you needed to, or leave the bottom for like bulky snacks or cases of water. So this is nice. Again, this house resembles the Shelby floor plan, just on a smaller scale, because the Shelby floor plan, that pantry is humongous as well. It's bigger than this, all right? So now, walking through the kitchen, we are going to go to the dining space. Now this dining space, it's definitely enough space for like a circular, rectangular, square table. Of course, it's not humongous, right? But you can definitely, if you do something like this, you can fit at least 6 people on it. Maybe if, you know, maybe even 7, right? So you just do what fits your family needs. Again, this house is on the smaller side. This house is gonna be more more for a smaller family, okay? We have an oversized window in here, so it's letting in some natural light on this side, but we also have sliding doors that lead to your covered lanai. And let's go check out your backyard oasis. All right, walking into your backyard lanai, it is covered, very nice and spacious. So these lots are gonna be on 50-foot lots, and most likely they're gonna be on like 120, 125 in the back, right? So you may have space for a little pool if you wanted to, or make it your backyard oasis. You can extend the concrete or add pavers. So let me know what you would do. Obviously, you couldn't add a huge pool in here, but you could add something small. So we already have a community pool in the community, so it's up to you. All right, so let's continue because I'm super excited to show you that master bedroom. All right, so before we go any further, I just want to let you know, if you decide that you want to work with me here at the Evolve Estates group, then the best way to reach out to me is going to be in my YouTube. There's a link, Calendly. It links to my calendar, and choose whether you're a builder, investor, buyer, or seller wanting to connect with me. Not only do we help buyers, we help multiple sellers evolve in real estate, whether they're trying to downsize, upsize, relocate to a different part of the state, or even relocate outside of the state, okay? That's gonna be the best way to reach out to me, because when you contact me, I wanna make sure that you have my undivided attention, and then we can go in detail how here at the Evolve Estates, how we can help you evolve in real estate. If you give me a call, that's completely fine as well. My assistant, Katrina, she's just gonna add you to my calendar anyways, okay? So it's whatever works for you. I prefer to do a Zoom call because I love that personal interaction, because honestly, it's not just a transaction for me, it's a relationship. And a partnership, all right? So what we're gonna do now is that we're gonna go check out the master bedroom. So the master bedroom is gonna be off of the family room, and without further ado, let's go. All right, walking into the master bedroom, it faces the back of the house. You have the 2 windows. You have a king size bed with full size end tables, a full size dresser, and a chair. It is very, very spacious in here. The way they did it too is that they added the crown molding, which I absolutely love. Remember, if you decide that you want to choose a move-in ready home, most likely the rooms are gonna have the carpet, okay? And then all throughout, besides the bedrooms, are gonna have that luxury vinyl planking. Now, if you come this way to the master bathroom, we do have some pocket doors, which I absolutely love because it saves space in the sense of not having a swinging door. We have a linen closet, very, very nice and spacious. We also have a step-in shower. Now, the step-in shower has the tiling going all the way up to the ceiling, and then we have double vanities. So we have the drawers in between the cabinets. You guys know that I absolutely love that feature. We also have a separate water closet, and then let's talk about this humongous closet I am here for. Very, very nice and spacious. You can customize it after you close. It's gonna be the most inexpensive option if you choose to do it after you close, okay? Now let's go back to the kitchen, chop it up, and then don't forget we're going to Monarch School of Real Estate. All right, we are back in the kitchen. You guys know it's my absolute favorite place to be. So what did you think about this house? Do you love it? Is it just right? Is it too small? Let me know. The good thing about this builder is that they have an abundance of different floor plans going all the way up to 3,200 square feet, which is gonna be a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath. Now, this is the Parson floor plan, which is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage, 1,545 square foot. It's an open floor plan. You have the family room with the kitchen, that ginormous island. You have the walk-in pantry, the laundry room off of the kitchen, and then the 2-car garage. Now, off of the kitchen, you also have your dining space that leads into your backyard lanai, covered at that. You have the 2 bedrooms on one side of the house that share that full bathroom, and then in the back of the house, you have the master bedroom and then the master bathroom with that very nice, spacious master closet. So Here in Davenport, Davenport is growing. We're only about 15 minutes away from Posner Park, where you're gonna have your Starbucks, a whole bunch of different eatery. We have Ulta, Hobby Lobby, Dick's Sporting Goods, Ross, Target. We have BJ's. So this area is just growing. We have a 10,000 square foot cancer center. The hospital is only 5 minutes away from here. Now they're building a Miller's Ale House right next to the hospital. Supposedly they're getting a Starbucks very, very close by, so I'm super excited for that. So we're only about 15 minutes away from I-4. So I-4 is gonna take you about 45 minutes to downtown Orlando. It's gonna take you about 30 minutes to get to Walt Disney World, and then closer to an hour to get to Tampa, all right? So as I mentioned, I'm super excited to see the growth in the area. There's an abundance of different school options. We have charter schools here, we have public schools, so you definitely have options. As I mentioned, the builder is paying all of your closing costs and prepaids. They're actually also buying down the CDD, and they're offering a special interest rate, and it depends on your credit, okay? So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go to Monarch School of Real Estate, where I'm gonna give you a breakdown of numbers such as the closing costs, down payment, taxes, and also estimated mortgage payments. So let's go to Monarch School of Real Estate. All right, welcome to Monarch School of Real Estate. This is my absolute favorite part of the video because I love to educate you guys to become savvy consumers. Now, let me start off by saying that I'm not a licensed mortgage lender or a property appraiser, okay? So this is basically estimates. Also, what the current builder is offering as far as incentives can change at any time, right? So the current incentives are that they're paying all of your closing costs and prepaids, they're buying down the interest rate, and they're paying half of the CDD, okay? So that's just an FYI, but it could always change. Now, as I mentioned, they have not necessarily move-in ready homes right now, but they do have some homes that are gonna be completed, especially the Parson there's one that's gonna be completed in August, and it is priced at almost $343,000. So I'm just gonna base my numbers on that, okay? But if you wanted to build from the ground up, the base price is $331,900 for right now, right? It could always go up. And then you have to include if there's any lot premiums, structural options, and design center, okay? So, but this, for numbers purposes, I'm just gonna go based on the one that they have that's gonna be ready by August, okay? So it is priced at $343,000. Now there is an HOA, which is $150 per year, and there is a CDD. The CDD is around $200 per month. So if they're paying half of it, I believe I was told it's gonna be around $117 per month, okay? So that's just kind of like an FYI. Now, when you're purchasing a house, you have a few different loan options. The first one we're gonna talk about is FHA. So FHA is primarily for first-time home buyers, and the minimum down payment is 3.5% of the purchase price. So if we go 3.5% of $343,000, we get $12,005 for a down payment. Now, when you're buying a house, you have to think about closing costs. Closing costs and accumulation of fees such as loan origination fees, title fees, prorated taxes, homeowners insurance, etc. It's usually around 3 to 4%. I'm always super conservative in my numbers, and I go 4%. So 4% of the purchase price is $13,720. Now, if you add the two up, you have a cash to close, which basically means in the amount of cash you need in order to close on the house and get the keys is going to be $25,725. Now, remember, their current incentive is that they are covering all of those closing costs and prepaids. So then essentially you only have to worry about is the down payment, okay? But I'm just doing everything. Now, the estimated mortgage, so because they are buying down the interest rate, and again, it depends on everyone's file is different. They're different credit scores, that's the income ratio, income, right? So this is solely an estimate, guys, all right? So I did my numbers based on a 6% interest rate because their current incentive as far as the interest rates, which are their change every day, is between 5.7 to about 6.5. So I went kind of in the middle and I just did 6%, okay? So a 6% mortgage with around a 700 credit score is going to be $2,815. Again, estimate, just to kind of give you guys an idea, right? So the next loan is a conventional. As a first-time home buyer, you may qualify for only 3% down. 3% down of the purchase price is $10,290 plus the same closing costs. We have a cash to close of $24,010. Now the estimated mortgage price on this one is around $2,827. Again, it's just an estimate. Now, the next tier from 3% is 5%. 5% of the purchase price is $17,150. Same closing cost, we have a cash to close of $30,870. Now, the estimated mortgage is $2,724. Again, that's based on a 6% interest rate and a 700 credit score, okay? So now the next tier from 5% is 10%. Now, Alexis, why would I have to pay 10%? The reason why you're gonna pay 10% if it's gonna be considered a second home. The reason why it's gonna be considered a second home is, like, let's say you live in New York, right? And you're renting there, but you wanna buy a house here, you're gonna retire in a few years. It's still gonna be considered a second home because you have to show your income, and the bank is gonna be like, there's no way you're working in New York and your primary residence is in Florida, right? So second home, vacation home, right? Let's say you want to buy a vacation home. So this would be 10% minimum. So 10% of the purchase price is $34,300. Same closing costs, we have a cash to close of $48,020. Now the estimated mortgage payment on a 10%, because it's considered a second home, the interest rates are a little bit higher, right? So I did the interest rate at a 6.5%. Guys, I can't stress this enough, it's just estimates, all right? So the estimate is $2,650. Now the next tier from 10% is 20%. Now why would I pay 20%? The reason why you're gonna pay 20% is if you have the cash and you wanna avoid private mortgage insurance, right? Or you are gonna use this as an investment property, which you can rent this out long term. So 20% of the purchase price is going to be $68,600, same closing costs, and you're going to have a cash to close of $82,320. Now the estimated payment on a 20% for a primary, because investment loan, the interest rates is going to be higher than that. It may be in the 7, it may be in the 8s, okay? So this for a primary, but you're putting 20% down. I estimate it to be around $22.92 per month, okay? Now, USDA, this community qualifies for a USDA loan, which basically means 100% financing. So 100% financing means you don't need a down payment. You only have to worry about closing costs, but the builder is offering to pay the closing costs. So you're gonna have minimum out of pocket if you're using a USDA loan. And I estimate the payments to be around $27, $26 per month. Again, estimate. Now the next loan, it's a VA loan. Everyone that has served our country, thank you so much. We wouldn't be here without you. Thank you to you and your families, okay? So VA is 100% financing. All you have to worry about is the closing costs, which is that $13,720, but they're covering that, so minimum out of pocket, right? And then I estimate your payments to be around $26.14 per month. Cash, you still have closing costs, but not nearly as much. I estimate it to be around $4,000 to $6,000, and then the taxes are estimated to be $5,000 to $5,500 per year. I'm always super conservative, so I did the mortgage based on $5,500 per year taxes, okay? And then homeowners insurance is extremely low because of the area, and it's a brand new home, so it's around $1,200 per year. So I know that that's a lot of information, but again, this all can change. If you thought that this was helpful, if you would love to work with us here at the Evolve Estates Group, definitely reach out to us. I cover all of Central Florida from Ocala all the way down to Tampa and everywhere in between. And stay tuned to my next video.